it's Nancy today. So I'm going to make soap. So I've got my crock pots out here. I'm going to make a lot of soap. So first of all, I need a recipe. And so I got myself a pen, but I didn't get a... So what I'm going to do here now, I'll show you how I make a recipe. Okay, so what I want to do, I go to soapcalc.net. And then to use this, let me just take these off so you don't see anything there. Okay, so what I'm going to use is tallow, beef tallow. And so you have this list of oils. So you first select your oil. And I'm going to make 5 pounds of, it wants to make 1, but I'm going to make a 5-pound batch. So that's the only thing I touch up there. And then I'm also going to put in a half an ounce of fragrance per pound. Or maybe less. I think I'll put in less. I'll put in 0.1. Okay, and then I come down here. Now I'm going to use castor oil, so I highlight it and then I go over here and I click on a plus, and there it is. Now over here is what the castor oil has in it. It's not hard, it's not cleansing, it's conditioning, bubbly, creamy, and has iodine and INS, whatever they are. But I use it because it holds the fragrance. Okay, and then go down here and I'm going to use beef tallow. Tallow beef, you see that? And then I go over here and I click on the next plus. Now I have beef tallow. And now I'm going to put 95% beef tallow and 5% castor oil. Okay, and then I'm going to come down to the bottom. And I click calculate recipe. And then I click on view or print recipe. And then in another tab it will open up. And here's my recipe. And so to make sense of this recipe, here we have, this is just tells you about it. But this is your actual ingredient, water and lye. So your water, use 861.8 grams of water and 3.305 grams of lye, or 10.73. Anyway, so this is the beginning of your recipe. The water, the lye, and then the castor oil. I'll need this many grams. I use grams because it's much more accurate. Like, there's a lot of difference between 4 and 5 ounces, but there's no difference between, I mean, this is very accurate. And then the next one, beef as castor oil, and then beef is this number, beef fat. And those are my totals. And so this is 100%, which makes 5 pounds or 80 ounces or 200, whatever that grams is. And this is now what my hardness is. It's going to be 55. My cleansing is 8. Most oils are not very cleansing. But anyway, beef tallow is very good. And even if it's 0, it still cleanses wonderfully. Still, the soap is good. Okay, so if I write this down, then I don't have to keep my computer on, coming back to it. So that is how you do your recipe. Now you can print this out. So you can click on print recipe. But my printer is not hooked up to my computer, so it's now looking for my printer. Yeah, see, it's looking for the printer, which does not exist. Anyway, so that's how you use soapcalc, and that's how you create a recipe. And you can use any oils that you have, any oils at all. And if you are curious about the quality of the oil, say you've got soybean oil. And now here is what you know about it. This will tell you about it. You see the cleansing is 0. And how about sunflower oil? Cleansing is still 0, but it's hard. It's a little bit. See all those different things about it? How about Walmart shortening? And see, shortening is more cleansing. It's because it's got some tallow in it. Tallow, let's look at the tallow stuff. Or sheep tallow, or no, that's not right. Sheep, why would I do that? Sheep tallow. See, 14 cleansing. And goat fat, 16 cleansing. And deer is 1 cleansing. And beef is 8. Bear is 2. Now what if you were going to use coconut oil? Now coconut oil is very drying on your skin. That's why your hands dry out from regular coconut oil. Also corn oil at 0. And how about Crisco, old Crisco? New Crisco is palm oil. Okay, coconut oil. See, look at how cleansing that is, 67. See, and it just dries you right out. But it's got a lot of bubbles. Cocoa butter, nothing. Castor oil, nothing. So most of these have nothing. Let's go and see what other oils do people usually use. Beeswax, what is that? Nothing, 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 nothing. Chicken fat is 1. And how about, let's look for olive oil. Olive oil, it's also 0, so your castor oil. But all soaps cut the dirt. Palm oil. And see, now that's very cleansing. But not as conditioning, you see. Very bubbly. Peanut oil. What about peanut oil? Peanut oil. Not very hard. Very conditioning, not bubbly. A little bit creamy. Okay, canola oil. This is rapeseed oil. Very conditioning, not very hard. A little bit, tiny bit creamy. Did I already do shea butter? So anyway, as you go through these, you can look at all these and decide what you want and what you're going to use. How about wheat germ oil? No. How about rice oil? Is there rice oil? Rice bran oil. So yeah, it's only got 1 cleansing. Rabbit fat. Okay, so this is how you create your recipe. So you need a scale then that will have, let me come over here and show you, that will have grams. You can change the settings. This is my little scale and it seems to work pretty good. So there's the pounds and ounces, and there's just the ounces, and there's the grams. I think the grams are much better. And so you measure your water, And then you measure your lye. I like to measure all my lye and put it in bags so that it's all ready. And then you heat your fat up. If you've already done your fat, you heat it up so it's liquid. And then you can mix your lye into your water, never the other way around. Always the lye goes into the water, and put it somewhere where the fumes can go out the window. Then you have your thermometer, and you wait for it to, you wait for the temperature to come down to, this is my bread thermometer. Anyway, you use a thermometer that it will show you, you don't want it much above 100. 110 is pretty, you know, between 80, 90 and 105, somewhere in there. And then you can start beating it together. So that's the beginning of the story. Okay, you saw to your last. You can try this at home. You might want protection for your nose. You might want protection for your hands and your clothes. It's all according to what you feel about how careful you're going to be. Don't touch the lye. Don't breathe the fumes. But once you've mixed it, it's okay. It's not, the fumes are not going to get you. Never get it in your eyes. It will blind you. Don't spill it on yourself. And if you do spill it on yourself, flush it with water, because water will dilute it quickly. Vinegar will counteract the acid of the lye. So vinegar will get rid of the, but then you have vinegar now on a cut, which, because lye will eat. If you get a tiny circle of it on, it'll make a circle hole on you if you splash a whole lot. So you just have to have a lot of water close by. Don't breathe it. Okay, see you later. Good luck. Bye.